How was it coming in all the way through Canada?
Fuck it. It was
really exciting.
Long. But I mean, we came up. I came up through, I think the Dakotas. I'm not really sure. We had to drive here for the first day, which was Winnipeg, which was fucking Midwest-ish area.
Yeah.
And then from there we went all the way west coast,
Vancouver.
as far as you could fucking go, and then played some shows over there, Calgary, and then where else?
Edmonton and then Calgary, yeah.
And then fucking 3 days, just gnarly fucking.
Driving.
Canada's beautiful,
Driving and pumping, you know?
but
Yeah.
you don't need to.
We got the full Canada experience.
Yeah.
Yes, 37 hours of it. It's like okay.
I think it's to the point you boys are ready to go back to America at this point.
I'm not ready to go back to America, but fucking 3 days. Oh, I am.
I bet.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it's been fun. Like,
yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
I just want to see my kids and shit. But besides that, it's been great.
The people have been.
So far, what is your favorite thing that you've actually done or seen here in Canada? Because as you said, I mean, you've been on the road a lot, but you must have stopped, saw some sights along the way. Because I do know MEST, you guys don't really come to Canada very much, unfortunately.
No, I've just been recently allowed back in. So we took a chance too. I was denied a long time ago. And in 2019 I had a hard time getting in. We probably talked about this on the last interview. But so they flew in to the first show, and then me and the crew guys drove up. So we were just taking a chance on a 40-hour drive. They could have fucking denied us, and we would have to drive back all the way. So, but we are coming back though too. The tour was just announced.
I saw that as well. It's going to be over there on the west coast, like Vancouver, Calgary area, BC, Alberta.
I think it starts on the East Coast, but I thought it comes west and then we go down. I don't know the farthest.
I only saw the dates that you guys are a part of because I know you guys posted it. I saw the west coast dates, but I'm not sure if it got updated by now.
I think there's six or seven shows in Canada. I know we end on the west coast in America. So
Yes,
I
yeah.
thought we sort of come.
I think it's just West Coast and it goes down Seattle and
It's not.
Portland, maybe?
It's not just west
Portland.
coast. It starts on the East Coast.
The dates that I looked at today
I don't think it
starts
does.
in Winnipeg and goes over. So it's
Yeah.
like halfway over.
Oh yeah.
Well, I gotta say, I'm glad, Tony, you're actually able to get into Canada. I mean, I've heard horror stories from so many artists about trying to get into Canada,
Yeah.
like from hip hop artists, punk rock musicians, anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, getting into Canada is rough. You would think getting into America would be a little bit more difficult, but with Canada, man, it's rough.
Yeah, I mean, it does have the DUI laws, and I had one like fucking 15 years ago. And so I was denied right away. So then that showed up as being like denied again. So that always comes up, and I have to explain why. Easy breezy this time, though.
Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying Canada so far, and hopefully you guys get back to a full-size bed soon. But right now, you guys are currently celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Wasting Time record. I was wondering, Tony, I know you three were part of this way back in the day, but Tony, can you tell us the story behind this iconic album? And of course, how does it feel knowing that this album still resonates with your fans 25 years later?
I mean, it's a fucking great feeling, but being a fan of music, I get it. Going back and listening to old records that I grew up on, it's like, it just puts you in that time and place where you just, so I get it from a fan point of view of being a fan of music. So it's cool that people still give a shit, and we're gonna release it on vinyl, re-record drawing board, and then the record should be back up online by the time this comes out. So it was down for a minute, but it's back up. Should be. We'll see.
I will say, I remember when I got the second interview with you there, Tony, people were being like, make sure you ask him this time why that album is gone. And I'm like, damn, okay. Like,
Yeah.
I was having people like coming at me, man, like, you better ask me one reason why. And I'm like, okay. I had the punk rock community coming at me, so I was like, all right, I'll get your answer for you.
It'll be back up soon. Actually today.
Yeah, why, Tony?
Hey, because we worked on it today.
What is the latest?
Back up. It'll be back
Don't
up.
worry about it.
Time you watch
Don't worry about it.
It'll
Be back up there, right?
And I can definitely say he was working on it. I was sitting in here waiting for everything to get all situated. I was waiting for Sucker Punch to come in for the interview, and I could hear you working on it, and I was like, that's gnarly.
Yeah, it'll be back up.
But Gary, Bob, Devin, you guys joined the band within the last 5 years or so. I know 2020, different years throughout. But how does it feel to actually be up there sharing the stage and celebrating this iconic album alongside Tony?
How's it feel, boys?
Feels great.
Thanks for having me. It's been, no, it's crazy. I was listening to the album back then, we're all about the same age, so as a fan, it was like, wow, I love this. That was great, and it's like over the years you keep putting it on, and then when we like joined into the band, though, playing them started was kind of different too, though. Like now we're performing them, and now we're gonna celebrate this anniversary, so it's, yeah.
Bob got a lot of songs to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This record,
Sure do.
this record came out like right around the
Thanks for
start of
bringing
my career too, and I remember seeing MEST back in the day playing these songs live, and so playing them for me is super exciting and nostalgic, and it's really cool to be a part of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it's awesome.
I would say show me tattoo, but
Yeah, I've been a MEST fan forever, dude. I got this little MEST tattoo with fucked up kids spelled wrong when I was like 15 years old.
Right.
Yeah, it's spelled right, but Tony spelled it wrong. But I didn't know because I burned the disc, But I was listening to MEST back then,
Burned the disc.
so now just hanging out and being able to do this it's a dream come true every night. And it's just it's great, and you identify so much with the audience, and when you're singing and they're singing, it's like you guys are the same people. It's like it's great. It's a lot of
And
fun.
for me, it's rad because we have such a good time on stage. Like, it's fun to be up there on stage with these guys every night. Like, I legit have a fucking great time, and like that's always been the main thing for me. Being in a band, playing with people, like it has to be a good time.
We've had cackling like issues on
Yeah,
stage,
giggling
like, where I'm
issues.
like dying,
But yeah,
and you can't stop.
I think being in a band, that should be the main thing, is having a good time. So like, sort of when it ran its course with the old guys was when I was like, even though we were still touring and putting out records and shit, I was like, it just wasn't working anymore. And it's like, it's obviously been 20 years since the band broke up, So I mean, like, that lineup of the band is shorter than any other lineup that has been at this point, So it's like, it's great to have these guys up there with me, fucking cackling along.
Pack of hyenas just barking at people.
But I guess I should, I know Tony, you just said Drowning Board is going to be re-recorded as well, obviously with the current lineup and the forever lineup, because I can see you guys have that amazing chemistry. I can definitely tell it's definitely not fading at all.
Still on the
So with that being
Bob's
said,
leaving.
Ooh!
Still on the chopping block.
Back to the drawing board.
but with that being said, obviously you three are lifelong MEST fans. Now you're part of the band. You're living that like inner pop punk kid dream. How does it feel to actually not only be a fan of MEST, being in the band, but also being able to be a part of an iconic song that was one of the biggest songs actually off Wasting Time? Like, what is it like actually being able to re-record this record?
It's really great. Every strum I play on the guitar just feels really authentic and original,
She was so sappy.
So it doesn't feel like you have to go back to the drawing board to do it better?
Got deep for that one.
Yeah, I had to jump in there. It's really nice, How do you feel, Bob?
Nothing like that.
No? He's good.
Soft as fuck.
I feel, I think it just, like I said, having been a fan over the years and then being a part of like that song again, it's like, how many people get a chance to really do that with their favorite bands? It's,
Sometimes you throw in a little hidden lick here and now and then, like
He's licking something.
yeah, as an artist,
That's not how it goes.
you always do like your little piece in there. So we got little hidden things within the song if you listen really close and stuff like that.
Really closely.
like,
Play it backwards in slow motion.
upside down.
How about you, Gary?
I think it's awesome. I think it's a big responsibility to, be a part of a song that was so big and is still so popular, and everybody sings their heart out to it every night. So to be able to do that and do it justice is awesome.
I gotta agree with that, because like it's just doing videography for this show tonight. I'm gonna have to walk away from the camera just so I don't hear my own singing over top of a drawing board. Because even when you were doing sound check earlier, I was like walking through. I was like, I was singing along. I was like, damn it.
That's when it all comes together for me, when I can hear over the PA, when I can hear everybody singing, and it's like everybody's a part of the show, and it's like one big, I don't know. It's
Undoubtedly though, the best
it's
footage you
awesome.
see of people when they go to concerts is like the music's so loud, but they don't realize how close they are to their phone.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
just fucking singing so
It's
bad.
not Tony anymore.
I'm guilty of that.
It's so loud as fuck.
Greg, that's not even a harmony.
And they apologize in the comments.
After, yeah, 'cause they didn't realize that they could be
Yeah.
heard on camera. It's good shit.
And I guess all the fans that are watching this when it does get uploaded to our YouTube channel, when can they actually hear this revisioned drawing board song?
We're gonna head back home and take care of it, but we are, while we're up here, we're actually gonna be shooting a music video for it. Just cause I think it'd be cool, like, it was that song that, it was on Wasting Time and we put on Destination Unknown too, because we wanted it to be a single and we were already done with that first record. So we fucking popped it over to number 2, and then it never became a single on that record either. So I think the songs are,
Still trying.
yeah, we're still going 20 fucking years later.
Still trying.
Fucking
This is gonna be the year.
It's such a
It's
fucking
gonna
good
be
song.
your year.
Yeah. No, I think the fans over the years you can tell like that should have been a single. I remember when we were doing radio on our first record and every program director was like, Drawing Board should have been the single. And we went to the second record, they still liked the song, you know, like so it was like, and then I think over time, it being one of the biggest MEST songs to fans shows that it should have been a single. And we're not gonna go to radio or try to do anything like that. I just think it's cool to re-record it, to do a music video so that like, it's sort of like...
Do its justice.
Yeah, like even like
Give it its
25 years
credit,
later.
credit's due.
It's like when you're trying to get your wife pregnant and then like 25 years later you actually fucking get her pregnant, you know what I mean? It's like you gotta keep
Trying.
At that point,
and
at that point, I'd be sick and tired of just going to the drawing board every night.
Yeah, you gotta, well you gotta keep shooting your shot. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Gotta step up to the plate.
Dumping them loads. you know?
Bring it home.
Yeah.
No, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
This is true, so...
Michael
so-
Scott.
So,
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky.
inside of it every time, baby.
Wayne Campbell.
The fist.
Show Wayne.
Tim Horton. Tim Horton. Is that
Tim
what
Horton, yeah, Tim Horton.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I think he was a defenseman actually, right? Wasn't he? So, but still.
Hell of a player.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I know we're talking a lot about wasting time, but it is the 25th anniversary. You guys are going back on tour after Canada to celebrate this. What are your favorite songs to play on stage from Wasting Time?
Drawing board.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Stick with
Long
that.
days, long nights.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Long days.
We start a lot of sets with that.
I like
Hotel rooms.
Change a lot.
Hotel
Hotel
room's
room.
fun because it's got
We haven't
ping
played,
pong.
we haven't played Change in a while either.
Yeah,
so.
that's a really fun song to play.
Actually, when listening to the record today, doing what I was doing, it was like,
Slow motion.
I always forget, I'm like, fuck, like, because we have so many fucking songs that, like, writing a set nowadays is like my buddy just wrote me from California, and he was like, I noticed that Masquerade's not even in the set, and I was like, yeah, I'm like, we sort of just talk about how we should get that back in the set. Try to have something from each record sort of thing, but like, I think it's a good problem to have when you have such a fucking big catalog that like you have to not play songs type of shit.
And I thoroughly enjoyed the Masquerade record. I find like, you know, you guys back then in that era of MEST was like a more mature variation of MEST. It was a different, kind of a different sound, but you guys still kept the original sound as well. It was kind of like a mixture of both, but I really thoroughly enjoyed the self-titled record.
Yeah, that was the self-titled record. Masquerade was on Masquerade, but yeah, the self-titled record was fucking. That was a fun record. Right? It was our third record, and like I think every band reaches a pinnacle point by their third record of like it's just like you've done enough records, wrote enough songs that like your third record usually bands like their third record is their biggest record. Yeah. Not so much for us, but you know, for a lot of bands it is.
But also as well, June 21st, 2024, I know, Tony, we spoke about this during the interview, but since we have a whole band here, you guys dropped a 7-track album titled Youth. I was wondering, I do know Drawing Board is going to be recreated, as you said, and I know you briefly kind of mentioned new songs as well, we're speaking out there outside the green room, but what can the fans expect from the new music coming from MEST this year in 2025, aside from Drawing Board, of course?
A lot of the records are already done. Just gotta write some more songs and shit, but it's gonna be for sure along the lines of like the Youth record, because I feel like that's like the MEST sound, where it's a little bit of like the old with the new type of shit. So for sure it'll have the MEST sound, but just ride along the same fucking path as Youth did, which I fucking love that. LP, EP, whatever everyone's called. Whatever you get mad because people are like 7 songs, it should be an EP. on digital sites, 7 songs is an LP. I don't make the rules, I just live by them.
But you know what I gotta say, it's 7 songs of greatness. I thoroughly enjoy it. I love When We Were Young with Jared of Bowling for Soup. The whole record's amazing, but if I really thoroughly had to choose one song, I love MEST and I love Bowling for Soup, so you just gotta go with that one.
Fair enough. That's a good one.
But I know you guys have business to take care of. You're gonna go out there tonight and you're gonna rip that stage apart. You're gonna show Canada that they should have let your asses back in here a hell of a lot sooner.
Absolutely.
So I gotta say, Tony,
You got a hype man here. I like this.
Tim Horton better look the fuck out.
the way Tim Horton is actually going nowadays, I'd much rather have MEST than Tim Horton. So with that saying, guys, thank you so much for your time. Tony, it was good to interview you a third time. And guys, I'm looking forward to hearing your show tonight, and safe travels all the way through Canada and back through your tour as well, across the States.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.